Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Get ready for some intense action as we dive into the world of Mortal Kombat 1 with General Shao. In this video, watch as we take on ranked opponents and demonstrate the power and skills of this formidable fighter. I'm still seeking for players for online tournaments. If you happen to have your own YouTube channel, let me know and drop me a line. I would love to subscribe and support your content too. Check out the community page to see the latest image poll and stay informed with our announcement playlist for upcoming events, tournaments, raffles, and giveaway. Support the channel with any donation by texting the word donation to my cell phone number at 862-405-2191 and I will share the Cash App link with you. It's also the same number to enter into our raffles. Your support means a lot and it helps us keep the content coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more Mortal Kombat 1 content. Who will fall before the General Shao's might? Let's find out. Thank you for watching. Alright, here we go. Nice, we get to go up against Raiden. This should be a good fight. But let's get into Shao Kahn's story, right? So it says here, Shao Kahn is the conqueror and the former emperor of Outworld. In the previous, Mortal Kombat. Since this is Mortal Kombat 1, everything got rewritten, and now we know him as General Shao. But let's just go back to everything that we need to know about him. So, Shao Kahn is the conqueror and the former emperor of Outworld, and has served as the main antagonist for most of the series, which is true. In many respects, he resembles a large Asian warrior, and is well known as a godlike strength which rivals, if not outright exceeds, that of Raiden, which I'm fighting right now, which is funny. And other godly characters. He's also known for his extreme callousness, brutality, and ferocity, right, in his battle, as well as a fondness for personal executions. Now, although he has occasionally spared the life of his subordinates after providing them with worth to him, he has also spared the lives of other victims such as Sindel and Kitana, and who else? Let's see, raising the latter like his own. Oh yeah, he did raise them as his own, like his own daughters. Yes, he did. And treating the former like his own wife. However, his true power that has severed him as well to allow him to rise above an image where the warriors are, the warlord and his highness, Oh man, look at that fatality, bro. Get destroyed. Hopefully, let's see if he stays for round 2. A lot of people just quit. Right, so he's the warlord, intelligence of pronounced knowledge, and the black arts, like a subordinate of Shang Tsung. He has the power to consume and manipulate souls as much as efficiently derate them to Shang Tsung. Now it says here, his knowledge of the dark arts have made him very powerful, more powerful and dangerous combatant, along with producing some of the Outworld's most deadly adversaries, such as Ermac, Scarlet, the one that bends blood, like the bloodbender, I would call her. And revealed that in Mortal Kombat Deception that Shao Kahn was an adversary, an advisor to Outworld, as Raiden was the Earthrealm, which was suggested the possibility of him being a god, as well as being the former protector of Outworld during Onaga's rule. He would later defeat Blaze in the original timeline and to ascend into godhood. With Blaze powers, he kills Raiden and wins in the original Armageddon story mode. I remember that. As the remaining combatants in the original timeline. Again, since this is Mortal Kombat 1, everything got reset. So it says, perhaps Shao Kahn's greatest strength. Excuse me. I'm recording this late. So perhaps Shao Kahn's greatest strength lies in his ability to work towards his goal with greatly intensity and his ability to organize. However, his great weakness is his arrogance and overconfidence. I mean, shit, if you're that powerful and you're the ruler of our world, basically a king and a god, you are going to be overconfident, you know what I'm saying? So Shao Kahn has often underestimated mankind and therefore tries to conquer Earthrealm many times without any real reason or contour. To no success, he also possesses the blinding lust for conquest that has sometimes overwhelmed his better judgment, allowing him to be manipulated by those that are cunning enough to exploit his weakness. I mean, shit, that's all he wants to do is conquer. Ooh, fatality. Sorry, kid. GG's, but it's over for you. Let's see who our next opponent is going to be. So, let's get back to the story, right? With his arrogance and naivety, how would you say, naivety, also allowed him to his downfall by his allies on so many occasions, because he's not that he was trustworthy, but he was so consumed by seeing the end of the tunnel that he was going to conquer Earth from. He didn't really care who he surrounded himself with, who advised him. He was like, yo, just get the job done because I'm already seeing far ahead. He counted his eggs too early from his chicken, But I digress. Let's go back to the story. So, on many occasions, such as being betrayed by his allies in the original timeline leading to the Armageddon story. In this alternate timeline, he was killed by the Elder Gods for his invasion on Earthrealm and avoiding the rules of the Mortal Kombat, allowing the NetherRealm's invasion to Earthrealm being headed by Quan Chi and Shinnok. Yep. The former assisting to attempt the conquest on Earthrealm as a ploy to invade Earth and Outworld at the same time. Himself with being the forces of the NetherRealms, with both realms being weakened by Shao Kahn's invasion. His past self is then later brought to the present in an alternate timeline, whether he is betrayed by Shang Tsung after the sorcerer becomes keeper of the time using Shao Kahn and his forces to storm Kronika's keep. Now this is now relating to Mortal Kombat 11. Only for the sorcerers to attack and defeat the upsorted Shao Kahn and Sindel's souls after seizing the hourglass and taking control for himself. Now in this new timeline, he is easily persuaded by Shang Tsung after the sorcerer is unknowingly deceiving his ultimate counterpart in seizing Outworld throne. Basically, he's like, yo, you should be the Outworld ruler, not Sindel. You should be doing this, blah, 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 getting into his ear, basically. Seizing Outworld's throne to later then become imprisoned for his treachery, right? Because when they did the coup, right, when he tried to dethrone Sindel, well, he lost that fight. And now, known as a traitor, he's gonna get executed when caught. Now it says here, through his tyrannical rule of Outworld, Shao Kahn has made many enemies, but also many allies throughout the series. Great allies, I would say. The sorcerer Shang Tsung is often seen as his subordinate, serving him for over millennia. No wonder he always betrays him. Through his knowledge of the sorcery and soul magic, he is a creator of the construct of Ermac, which is a great add to Mortal Kombat. He was a great character. He is a great character. After believing his adopted daughter Kitana to be inferior, Shang Tsung would create a generic hybrid Melina for the Emperor, who viewed her as his true daughter over Kitana. He later then takes on the Outworld peasant Scarlet to empower her with the blood magic, and then adopting her as his own daughter as well. And he did this all in front of Melina and Kitana. Throughout his tyrannical leadership, Shao Kahn has often allied himself with other species in Outworld for his conquest, such as the Tarkata and the Shokan, which is true. Yep. However, in the growing civil wars grew within Outworld following his first death in the alternate timeline, these alliances will slowly dissolve, and most notably during Kotal Khan's reign, which is back to Mortal Kombat 11, as the Emperor of Outworld. After regaining the Outworld throne briefly, these allies would not last long, with Shao Kahn refusing to side with the Emperor to the Kartanas, finding peace with Kotal Khan, and Kitana united very divided Outworld. So again, once this guy's tyranny was over, everybody, the alliance, everybody went their own ways, and now that he came back, they're like, yeah, we liked it better with this one. So yep, shit happens, bro. So getting back to the story, so Shao Kahn is blah blah blah. It says to the Thunder God Raiden, often being considered and counterpart of their roles in their respective realms. Yeah, I can see that. His power and determination have allowed him to exceed Raiden's power of multiple occasions due to his rivalry and his desire to conquer Earthrealm. He has also gained enemies from the likes of Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and as well as the Special Forces. And additionally, due to his alliance with the Cyber Lane Kuei and Skektor, he has gained the animosity from that of the Kung Lao. However you say that. The second Sub-Zero and Grandmaster of the Ling Kuei in this alternate timeline. But then again, all those people were from Earthrealm, and I meant like Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Special Forces. Like those are obviously, if you're trying to invade Earth, you're gonna have, you know, supporters of the Earthrealm trying to stop you. So it would make sense that would be their enemy. But in this new timeline, Shao Kahn is now referred as the General Shao, a renowned soldier of our world's army. His backstory in this timeline is expanded upon with being a physical improved from being a weak child at birth and into a conquering warrior bent on conquest and war by his unnamed father. His skills and tactical brilliance, allowed him to lead our world into many victorious and conquest establishments himself and our world top general. That's why he is the man. So our world's top general Shao desired for conquest. However, his intensity of growing an animosity with Sindel's, our world's empress, and as he does not have, abided himself to her rule, Sindel's rule, but what he seems as a better for our world as himself being the leader, the conqueror, the emperor. After his attempt to usurp the Outworld throne, he is imprisoned, but then he later escapes, amassing a massive army to take Outworld from Melina's malevolent rule. And that's it. That's his story. So right now, I'm going to show you guys General Shao's ending for Mortal Kombat 1. Thank you for watching and enjoy.
The battle had been lost, but the war isn't over. I won't stop fighting until I take Outworld's throne. That they thought Lei Chin prison would hold me is laughable. Once free, I began planning my next campaign. I would need an unstoppable army to overthrow Melina. Unfortunately, most of my former soldiers lacked the courage to rally to my standard. Rebuilding my army would require finding new recruits. And that task is proving easier than expected. Outworld's golden age has left more than a few behind. Without hope, without power, they eagerly heed my call to tear down Melina's government.
Don't forget to subscribe!